All right. Hey guys, I think I'm live. Pretty sure I'm live. Well, thank you guys for being here with me. So today, I will be contacting different investing parties, looking to sell a contract I have right now. So the property is 1814 Poplar Street in Lexington, Missouri. I had a pretty good showings for about 2 weeks, give or take. Yeah, about 2 weeks straight. People were just coming in and in and in and in. A lot of local guys, which was great. I love to provide the locals first an opportunity before we start getting into other investing parties. So guys, I'm always about that. Keep the money in the towns. I'm always about that because a lot of local guys are just like you and me. They're just family guys looking to build a portfolio or things of that nature. So it's really awesome. I love doing that. I've got some really good offers, and at the time, my numbers weren't there for those offers. So we did get a price reduction. I'm asking 42 now, cash, and yeah, the numbers penciled last time. Everyone just wants a better deal. I did have someone though. I will tell you, I did have someone. Now, guys, if you are wholesaling, if you're investing and things like that, you have to be protected at all times. So let me tell you, sometimes you'll get buyers who will just stab your deal to death, right? They will just they'll just stab it to death and say, oh, it's not a good deal, or it just doesn't work out, and you can run the numbers over and over and over. That's why the best thing to do, I think, is go under on the ARV. So ARV, after repair value, ARV, right? We go under the ARV. Comps say that it's 200, right? Comps say it's 200. Maybe we want to be at 175, right? Maybe we want to be at 180. We don't really want to be at that 200, just in case yours doesn't look or match that way, right? So we want to be under the ARV of the comps, and then we want to go over on the rehab, right? We want to do, let's take that 20 that we took down from the ARV and let's throw that 20 on the rehab, right? So if we're looking at a realistic $40,000 rehab, let's just call it 60. Let's just call it 60 and do our numbers that way. Appreciate it. That way, no one can say anything crazy. Oh, it doesn't pencil out. Well, my numbers are 20,000 under the estimated repair value that the comps provided, right? Because we have recent comps within the last 60 days going far as, I wouldn't even really go 90 days. I mean, you can. I don't. I really, truly try to stay between that 30 to 60 day mark because that's super fresh, right? I know within the last 60 days, this similar square footage, this same Bed Bath property has sold at this number, right? And now we are presenting this same Bed Bath at that price. So we want to stay in that 60-day range. Typically, I do typically. You can go back further. I know realtors go back like a year. It's not the same market. Even if you never left the market, it's not the same market as it is a year ago. It just won't be. Yeah, it's realistic. So, sometimes you'll have buyers who will just try to beat you up on it, Oh, no, I can be here. Okay, well, you can be there, okay. And that might be like $15,000, $20,000 under what you have it under contract for. And you're like, why? Oh, well, this, that, and the third, and my dog ate the homework, and whatever. They'll give you all kinds of excuses. But sometimes you'll have buyers who will try to go behind your back Trust me. I've been doing this for a little bit. So they will go behind your back, and they'll try to talk to the seller. Hey, did you know that the guy that you're in contract with is doing this and the third? And oh no. That's why we want to be super transparent with our sellers, right? We want to take them from A to Z with what we are doing, how we are doing it, and what the potentials and anything in between, right? So in our clause, we have assignability, right? With assignability, which takes it, if I don't take it down myself, right, I have that option, that right to go ahead and assign it to a new LLC or with a new partner, right, who will take it down. No one really cares how you get the groceries into the house as long as the groceries get into the house, right? So you just have to be super transparent, and that's how you protect yourself, right? With transparency. I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, and I'm going to keep you in the loop, right? So I did have a buyer, so I'm not even going to say it's a buyer. We'll just give the benefit of the doubt. I did have someone try to go behind my back to talk to the seller about, oh, did you know he's doing this, blah, 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 blah. And the seller called me. He was like, hey, man, I got a couple of questions. Somebody just talked to me, and, I didn't really know him, but they said that you were doing this, X, Y, Z. And I explained it, yeah. So here's what happened. We had a pivot. And remember that assignability clause? We just went ahead and pivoted, and now we're trying to bring in a new partner. Oh, yeah, I do remember that because you went over it with me. Great. So now, and that's how we were able to get that reduction, right? Because we were super transparent with the whole situation. When he got that reduction, ease his mind, make sure we're not doing anything crazy, right? We want to make sure that, the seller's completely comfortable with the whole situation and is not confused about anything. They want to know that they're in good hands, right? At least the best possible hands that can be, right? For the situation that they're in. So be careful, guys. Your buyers will beat you up. They will do it to get a better deal, go around behind your back to cut you out of the deal. I've seen it. It's happened to me. It happens, guys. Trust me, it happens. So, that's just a learning lesson. Okay, that's just a learning lesson. So today, right? Today, we will be reaching out to a few different buyers. And this is worth $20,000 apparently, right? This is a $20,000 trick I'm about to lay at your feet, right? I had a good partner of mine. A lot of you know him. I'm not going to say his name. Because, whatever. But he is a good partner of mine. Been doing a lot of work with him for the last few years. Good friend of mine. But he went to a conference, a meetup over in Texas. And he said, okay, well, he was doing that, and he came back and he was sharing ideas with me. He's like, dude, this is what I learned. This would be badass. We did this. We could go do that. And he was like, look, we can also do this one thing. I'm like, what's this one thing? He's like, we can get these contracts, right? This is $20,000 I'm about to give you. All right, this is $20,000 in game, because that was his ticket price, $20,000. This is $20,000. So he said, we can get him on a contract, right? And then on the disposition side, disposition is all disposition is just selling your deal, selling your contract, right? Disposition. And on the dispo side, we can call the for rents. What? And sell them the deal. I'm like, dang. Into my head, I'm like, you just paid $20,000 for that? I mean, I guess you know it now. So, I mean, yeah. Rewind that a year prior, I had already learned that method and had already done a few deals doing that. Sedalia was one of the deals. Shout out to Jose at JSI Rentals out there. Super cool guy. His wife Sabrina. Oh, Sarah. Excuse me. Don't beat me up. Sarah. That was one of my first methods of doing this, where I got on Zillow, right? Apartments.com, rent.com, whatever.com that you want to use that has for rents, right? Even the little bandit signs I use that say for rent, all right? All these things are really good. And what I did was just go ahead and reach out. They already have properties. They're already in the business of real estate, right? So we are just going to reach out to tenants. We're just going to reach out to landlords and reach out and say, hey, I see that you have a property over here on 123 Main Street. I also have a contract over here for a property on 123 Main Street. Were you actually interested in purchasing any more, or were you done for the rest of the year? And 9 times out of 10, typically they'll say, I'm actually interested in purchasing more property. Great. I think this would be a great fit for that one that you have already on 123 Main Street. It'll complement it. It'll give you more options out there. Great. Send it over. All right. And then we just work it out, right? So today we're going to be doing that with 1814 Poplar Street in Lexington, Missouri. Now, guys, if you haven't yet done this method before, this is something to put in your arsenal, right? This is something that will help you in a pinch. They already own properties in the state. In the city that you're looking to, sell your contracts off to. If you in a pivot situation like I am right now, where I've exhausted my natural leads or my core buyer leads, and now I need to pivot again to move over to a fresh batch of buyers, right? So today that is what we're going to do. I screenshotted a list that I'm going to be going down. I believe it's like, I don't know how many people are here. Let's call it 20. And if that's the case, I have 20 new people, right, that I can get eyes on the property, right? And 1 out of 20, I think, should say, yeah, let's do it. That's a great deal. Let's do it, right? Because what we're offering today is a rental, buy and hold, basically. Is it good for a flip? It can be. Me, I'm really into a buy and hold year. I would love to get more rentals. Just right now, this one doesn't work for me. All right, it doesn't. Unless Nathan Brooks gets back with me and says, "Hey, let's pull the trigger." So, Nathan, if you're watching this, let's see what we can do. I'm open to hearing what you have to say. So, guys, I know you're tired of me speaking. I'm sure. I'm gonna just pull this up so I have all the info for these guys, and we're gonna go ahead and start calling our new buyers. And I'm really excited to see what they say. We have a vacant property. It's a 2-1. 760 square feet. Needs about $40,000 in repair. To make it to a decent rental, I would say 55, 60 for a flip. So, yeah. Let's see what we can do. So the first one. Oh man, I should have probably done a little better. But we're going to call Atlas Property Management. All right. Let's try it. Atlas Property Management. Hopefully you guys are having a great day.
We're sorry. The number number you are trying to reach is no longer in service.
So if you call Atlas Property Management, their number's no longer in service, which is crazy, actually. Okay. So, another one here. And so it seems to be a list of personal and corporate investment companies. So, and these are all local to the area. So when I say local to the area, for me, it would be out in Higginsville, Lexington, Odessa, maybe even Warrensburg, right? We're just taking a pool of people and putting them together and saying, hey, we have an opportunity out here. Are you interested? So, and you can pretty much find these at any... So here's another tip. You can go down to the city hall. Generally, you could go down to city hall, any city hall, and historically they will have a list, right, of all the landlords in the area on a sheet. Now you may have to ask for it. It might be hanging up somewhere, but that is a way to also get a fresh batch of buyers. Right, guys? I'm giving you the game right now. I hope you guys are taking notes. I really hope you are. Okay. Let's call Billy. Maybe I have his number. I do have his number. Maybe he remembers me. I don't know. Let's see. Hey guys, I appreciate it.
Can't take your call
Appreciate
now.
everyone being here.
At the tone, please record your message. When you've finished recording, simply hang up or press pound for further options.
Hey Billy, this is Hector. I had an opportunity out in Lexington that I wanted to speak to you about. Can you go ahead and call me back when you get a chance? 660-641-3546. I'd appreciate it. Alright, so we're down one. I'm going to need to write this down, right? I need to write this stuff down. Who I talk to. Right? Who I talk to. And I could just be punching. You know what? I have a computer right here. I could just punch it in there, right? But I don't think you guys want to see that. So we're just gonna blow through this, right? We're just gonna go through the list. Think anyone's gonna yell at me? I think somebody might yell at me. How'd you get my number? I always like those. Those are pretty fun. How'd you get my number? What are you doing here? And it's like a landlord contact list at City Hall. That'd be crazy. 230. Okay. So guys, have you ever done this message? I'm taking a poll. If you have done this, let me know. Comment down below if you've had any success doing this, or if this is something new to you. Please let me know. Hey, did I just blow your mind with this $20,000 tip? I can't believe it. He's gonna watch this live. He's going to know exactly who I'm talking about, and he's gonna call me. He's gonna be like, "Oh yeah, bro." I'm like, "Yeah, bro, yeah." And a bunch of you guys know him too. If you're in the real estate world, you definitely know him.
Heritage Realty.
Hi, how we doing today? Is Brenda Oliver?
I'm doing.
Is Brenda
sorry?
Oliver? Oh, is Brenda Oliver available?
Oh, Brenda Oliver. No, she is not, but I'd be happy to give you her cell phone number for you to reach her directly.
Yes. Give me just a few seconds. I should.
Right, let me. Okay. Are you ready?
I am ready.
So it's 816-416-3271.
Okay. And that was 3271. Okay. Perfect. Thank you so much.
You're very welcome.
Bye. All right.
You've reached Brenda Oliver's voicemail. I'm a realtor with Heritage Realty in Odessa. If you want to leave a message, I'll try to call you as soon as I get free.
Hey Brenda, this is Hector Guzman. I had an opportunity out in Lexington, Missouri, and I heard that you were an investing realtor. Would you go ahead and call me back at 660-641-3546? I'd appreciate your time. Thank you. Okay. Great. And so with this method of going through the landlord's list, we can go ahead and start cultivating new relationships, right, that we just didn't have before. Which I think is awesome. I love building new relationships. I love networking with people I haven't networked with, because all you need is that one. You don't need a 5,000 buyers list of all these people. You know, I'd rather just have, for me, I have a core buyers. I have core buyers. Before it ever makes it to Facebook, I have exhausted my core buyers list, which is around 10 to 15. But these 10 to 15 people perform, right? These 10 to 15 people are action takers. They are they're people who really just say, hey, it pencils, it works, this is my buy box. Okay, great, let's do a deal. It's not really wishy-washy. It's not, oh, do we have to, and then I will get and then, you know, I don't have time for it. And I don't have time to talk to people like that. I really don't, because it's speed in this game. We want speed, right? Speed to lead, speed to dispo, right? That's how we can guarantee these 14 to 30-day closes, right? Because we're working with people who are action takers, not tire kickers, right? So Mr. Morris, let's get it. Oh, I have his number too. I have a new phone, and when I was switching everything over, for some reason it didn't save. So like I have to find people, and I've lost like a bunch of people because they just don't pop up. So let's see what happens.
This is Brian.
Hey Brian, this is Hector. How you doing?
Okay.
Hey, do you remember me? It's been a little bit. It's been a little bit. Well, hey, Brian, I have an opportunity out in Lexington, Missouri, and I didn't know if you were purchasing properties out there.
Who are you?
Hector Guzman?
Oh. No, I know all about you.
All right, thanks, Brian. I don't know if that was a good call or a bad call. I don't know. We'll see. Well, it didn't know me, so, yeah. Kind of been blackballed out here. Oh, so a little bit of background. So 5 years ago, I spearheaded the wholesaling sphere out here. I put it into motion. Not to say that there's probably one or two that were done under, some kind of blanket of secrecy out here, but I really brung it to light, right? I introduced the title company when I brought in my first contract to title company out here. They're like, no, we don't do anything like that. And I'm like, you do. I just don't think you know that you do, right? So we had to educate them. Love you too, Ma. Appreciate you being here. And so we had to educate them. I actually had to get on the phone with with the president of the title company, communicate with Warrensburg title company, to communicate with the Higginsville title company, so they could all get on the same page. And it took a tremendous amount of effort and time, but we were all able to get on the same page, and they were like, "Oh, we actually do this. We just didn't know we did this." I was like, I thought that was the thing. You do this, but you don't really know because it wasn't as popular, or it wasn't even a thing. It wasn't even really a thing. So I really spearheaded, and I got a lot of backlash towards it because this is kind of a buddy realtor town, right? They'll kind of hold you hostage. I'm not going to say everybody. I'm not going to talk bad, but the game is, hey, we'll get this listing. Hey, my friend over here, just come in at this price and we'll get a deal done, right? It was really inner circle. So if you were in real estate, that's how a lot of the people out here have started accumulating and building such big portfolios, is because they just kept it all in the friend group, really. And I came in as some outsider and really shook things up, right? Gave the people a different option, right? Another way that they could do things, and they did not like that. I even asked for help. I remember I was talking to, who was it? A realtor down the way. And I was talking to her. I was really new. I needed the help, right? I didn't know what I was doing, right? Didn't know what I knew what I was doing. I was working at it. I was learning. I was taking my notes, and I was putting as much time and effort as I could into just getting it right. Just getting it right, because at the beginning I stunk. My deal stunk. I stunk. I'd done door-to-door sales, Cutco cutlery, Kirby vacuums, right? I'd done these things, but this wholesale real estate was something I didn't even think I deserved, right? Maybe it was just a deserving thing. I didn't see myself as this guy who should be even trying to buy properties to become this, I don't know, it's a landlord, this guy who has a portfolio. I just didn't see that for myself, right? I didn't feel deserving of that. So I was bad at the beginning. I was. And so I was reaching out to local realtors like, hey, I'm doing this thing in your market and I need help. I do. I need help with. I would love to partner with you to see how I can bring you value, as well as become another outlet. Right? I just wanted to become another outlet. So I got a ton of resistance. I did. They hated it. They did. They did not care for me at all. And to this day, some still just don't care for me, and that's fine. I'm not here trying to be buddy and win a popularity contest with anybody, right? Because all that doesn't pay my bills, right? Right? And I only want to work with people who want to work with me. Same as sellers. If they want to work with me, great. If they don't, that's great. Either way, it's great. So, that's funny. All right, let's call Charles. All right. And thank you guys. I know you could be anywhere else. I thank you guys for even being here. Appreciate it. Come on. Let's see. Think he'll answer? Let's see.
Please leave your message for
Clifford Alvin Cox.
Hi, Mr. Cox. My name is Hector Guzman. I seen that on the landlord's list that you were investing in properties, and I wanted to know if you ever considered Lexington, Missouri, for any properties. Could you call me back at 660-641-3546? Thank you. Okay. Well, that's not the name that that is definitely not the name that I got on the list, but he's on the list, so not my list, so City Hall's list. Hey, don't blame Hector. That's the City Hall's list. Oh, wow. Okay, so he's on here twice. Okay, I see. He's on here twice. So, hey, he might be somebody that we do a little business with. Okay, Colleen King. Let's do this. And they're actually in Lexington.
King Realty?
Hey, is Colleen available?
She is not. Can I take a message for her?
Yeah, can you tell her Hector Guzman called?
Sure, I'll be happy to.
And you want to take my phone number down as well?
I have caller ID.
Oh, snap. Awesome. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Bye.
Bruh. That sounded like the lamest. Yeah, no. I'll give her your number. And that's another thing, guys. Okay, so here's one thing for sure. When dealing with sellers, right, we don't want to talk to the brother, the sister, the dog, the goldfish, the pet iguana. We don't want to talk to none of them, right? We want to talk to the homeowner, because all those people, right? All those people might have an ulterior motive with the homeowner already. Oh, they're going to leave it to me, or oh, I'm going to set up I'm going to buy the property for them. And I know it's been like 10 years I've been saying it, but I'm not going to do it. I haven't done it yet, or, right? So, and then they'll always tell you, no, they don't want to sell, or no, we're not doing this, right? They'll always say that. If you're not talking to the main person, right? If you're not talking to that person, the conversation is gonna go any further than your head, right? It's just not gonna go. Just like with that King Realty, like, I asked for this person, right? What could have they done different? What could have they done different, right? Could they have been like, oh, what is in this regards to, right? Or they could. I mean, there's caller ID, great. How do you know I'll be at the same number, right? That sounded like a very tired person. So if you're a King Realty, that's what you sound like. All right? And if you're watching this and you know somebody at King Realty, that's exactly what you sound like. You sound like you just don't care. Right? No smile on the phone. You can tell when I smile. You can always tell when someone smiles. You can tell when someone's having a great day. Even if they're having a bad day. Even if I'm having a bad day and I don't want to call, I do it anyway, right? And I do it anyway, and I do it with a smile, right? Because people can tell if you're smiling or if you're just going to frown and another person called, right? So it does matter. It does matter. On to the next one. Concordia Associates. It's called Concordia Associates. That's all Michael Mitchell's kill shot. That's funny when he does that. That boy must have a drawer full of pens.
After the tone.
Hi, my name is Hector Guzman. I was calling for somebody at Concordia Associates. I didn't know if you guys were investing in any properties in Lexington, Missouri. Could you call me back at 660-641-3546? I appreciate it. Thank you. And so what I'm doing is just making a small tag. I'm not saving these people on my phone. But I am making a small tag that lets me know who's calling and a brief description of why. So my phone has enough contacts. Okay, so I had a guy that just said, hey, he's kicking around the Lexington idea. So great, that's awesome. We love that. We love to see that. So he's one of the guys who was with the walkthroughs before. I just shot him a new offer, a new price. And so we'll see what's happening. And Cody, if you get on the live and you're watching the live, Cody, hey, I'm doing everything possible, right, to make sure that we go ahead and stick to our commitments. So we're going to call Country Investments. Country Investments. Seems like they're out of Odessa. Capone. Yes, I am calling off my phone. I don't do the whole triple line dialer, other spoof numbers. If I want the call to come right back to me on my phone. Yep, I am calling buyers.
Hello, Carol here. I'll give you a call back. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Hector Guzman. I was actually calling for Country Investments. I wanted to talk to you about an opportunity out in Lexington, Missouri, and I just didn't know if you all purchase properties out there. Could you go ahead and call me back at 660-641-3546? Thank you. That is my number, guys. Yes, Mr. Capone, that is my phone number. You can call me day, night, 1 a.m., 2 a.m., 3 a.m., and I will answer. And that's how I like it. That's how I like it. So, I mean, it doesn't work for other people, and I do get a bunch of spam calls all the time. With my phone number, my closing deals every month, absolutely. Absolutely. Call me right now, we'll close the deal right now. You know what I mean? Absolutely, we'll close the deals every single month. Been doing this for 5 years now. So guys, yeah. You can look back 5 years ago from the videos I made then, any content I made then, it's the same phone number. I consistently, we dialed it in. We are dialed in. All right. Ooh, here's a good one. I like calling Dawn. Me and Dawn, even her sister just reached out to me this morning. And I've done a few deals with Dawn. So let's call Dawn. Sometimes she's doesn't answer, and that's fine. That's fine, I guess. I'm going to just pull the old contact for this one. Why didn't I think about that? Why didn't I just, oh yeah, I called Dawn.
call has been forwarded to an automated voice messaging system. 816
So that's actually a really good question.
37 is not available. At the tone, please record your message. When you finish recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options.
Hey, Don, this is Hector. I was looking to see if you were doing anything out in Lexington, if you were interested in picking up another rental out there. Let me know. Call me back. All right. Bye. Yeah. So, no, that's a great question. Am I doing a massive marketing, or am I sticking to niche lists? How's the normal day-to-day look like? So, no, that's great. So, for me, and Rachel, Miss Rodriguez will attest to this. I do a lot of door knocking, right? I do a lot of driving for dollars, reverse driving for dollars, sticky notes. I go out there and get belly to belly with the seller, you know? So what I do is, I don't know, let's see. I don't know if it's massive, but we're looking at, so I have notebooks, right? Notebooks. This is for Independence. And then I'll do Kansas City, Raytown, Grandview, all that. And then I got the one for Green Valley, Blue Springs, Oak Grove, right? Yeah, so I have different notebooks, and what I do is I sticky note or knock. Actually, both. If I knock it, I'm sticky note if they don't answer. I do, 300, 400 doors a week. And then I take a few days. Let's say we do knock 300 or 400 that week. We will take a day. Usually I'll get maybe 10, 15 calls. Let's call it 5 to 10, right? 5 to 10 calls that first initial day, right? Off the first, because we'll knock maybe, let's just call it 70 doors, 50 doors, whatever it might be, right? 50, somewhere in that ballpark. We're doing about 50 to 70 doors that first day. And we're only out there maybe 3 hours, right? This isn't an all-day event where we're just driving and burning up gas. We're not doing that, right? So I have that, and we'll get about 5-10 calls. Hey, I found your sticky note on my door. What do you want? Oh, great. I'm actually in the area looking to purchase 6 to 8 different properties in your neighborhood, and I was actually reaching out to homeowners, seeing if you'd be opposed to maybe a potential offer. I mean, that's it. I mean, that's my line. Now, we do some pre-foreclosures, right? And that's more of a niched out list. And I absolutely do door knock pre-foreclosures, because they get phone calls, they get mail, they get texts, they get smoke signals, they get carrier pigeons, they get every type of communication except for door knock. And shout out to Michael Frankie. He's one of those guys who has really above and beyond the pre-foreclosure door knocking, right? He will go out there, get in the trenches, he will knock the door, he will kiss some babies, he'll shake some hands, right? I got to give my shout out to him. He is like that, and there's a few of us. There's really not. I know. Hey, Theo Kennedy, another one. He go out there and get in the trenches too. He'll get his feet dirty. He will knock some doors. My man Jonathan Sanchez. He will knock some doors. And there's probably a few more. I really, but there's not a ton of us, right? So I'm going out there door to door, either to get deals. Check up on pre-foreclosures, because we want, especially in pre-foreclosure, we want to make sure that they're even still at the property. And if they're not, we want to make sure that too, right? We just, so we do the driving for dollars, versus driving for dollars. Do a little bit of door knocking, pre-foreclosure, and then here's another niche list you want to go for. We do code violations, right? And I'll knock code violations. They'll give me a stack of, I have one around here somewhere. Oh, let's see, somewhere around here. I gotta get it. It's somewhere around here in my paperwork. And we will knock the doors off of some code violations, right? Why not? The city has already done the hard part for me. They have found the ugly house. They have said, oh man, that property's in distress. Let's put it on a list and let's start finding them. Let's start taking them to court until they fix it. And sometimes people don't have the ability to fix the situation they're in, right? I mean, more cases than not, they just don't have the funds. They don't have the capacity to do it. And some people might not even live in the state anymore, right? And Rachel, we went out and you saw this firsthand. I think we even spoke to one of the... No, yeah, we spoke to a city official who was like, oh yeah, we had these houses and then we just gave them away because we couldn't do nothing with them and they were distressed. Like, hearing that like blew my mind. I'm like, oh my gosh, literally, guys, they are giving away houses. They're giving away houses out here. I promise you. So you got to get out there and get it, get belly to belly, right? So, so per day, I go a week. So if we're knocking 400 doors, I have to either wait for the inbounds, which they do come. If I knock 400, 10-15 calls come in that day. And then they kind of trickle in through the week, and maybe we'll get up to 50 calls throughout the whole week, right? But we want to go ahead and skip trace them and reach out to them after that first initial 24 hours, right? What I like to do is after every 24-hour set, so Monday, I'm not going to call till Wednesday for me on the first Monday. So then Tuesday, I'm not going to call till Thursday, right? Do you understand? And then from Wednesday, I'm not going to call till Friday, and so on and so forth. And that's how I do. You're right. Yeah. No, it's good that you got a card. You never know it. You never know what a conversation will hold. Oh yeah, I did have a house, or I do have a house, or I know somebody that has. Yeah, absolutely. No, stick to that. That's great. And you're right. The gold is in the follow-ups. I lack that in my business. Really doing within the last year and a half. I'm getting a lot better with going in and doing the circle. So the circle, if you guys watch Zach with Flip with Rick, he's the circle method, right? We want to just circle back, right? We're circling back always. And I'm getting better with the follow-ups. I'm not great with follow-ups. I think that's my bottleneck. I probably could do 100 deals a month if I just had follow-ups. So I'm not perfect. No one is, but Rachel, I'm really proud of you for going as long as you have. You're doing great. You're doing great. So yeah. Yeah, sticking on code violations is great. No, it's huge. It's actually how I got my very first deal. So, no, if you haven't done it, please do. And you're like, man, you're just giving the game away right now. It's a blue ocean out here. Why do I care if I tell you how to get it done? I want to see you win. I want to see you win, and I don't care that you're gonna win and see some success from my information. Great. That's awesome. If I can provide you value, that's great. And if you're able to step out into financial freedom because of one tidbit of thing that I said that changed your whole perspective on everything else, then that's perfect. That's exactly what I'm here for. I want to help you succeed, right? Because I know it's going to come back around, right? You're going to say, man, Hector knew exactly what he was talking about. He put it out there for me, and I actually did the work, right? We did the work, and then we saw the results, right? We did the work and saw the results. Thanks, Hector. I appreciate you doing that. Hey, that's great. I love that. We love that. So for me, personally, I do a little bit of both. I got some stuff on Google Sheets, but I do keep a lot of analog stuff. I know that this doesn't, right, like, these don't just like disappear for no reason. This doesn't get hacked, right? None of this stuff can get hacked. Nothing, it doesn't, the files don't get corrupted. I don't get locked out of it. I don't forget my password, right? I've been in a lot of car accidents. I've taken a lot of blows to the head over the years. I have definitely done some damage to my my body in many other ways, and I like to have everything analog, and I do keep things in a Podio CRM. I do keep things there, yes, you know, that's just something that, you know, goes without saying. But no, analog for me. I write it down, and I can always refer back to it quickly. I can always pick up my notebook and say, boom, I don't have to log on and wait for it to load. I can just boom, boom, boom. I mean, it might be different for some of you guys. So if you guys are doing Google Sheets and that's how you like it and that's easier for you, then great. If you guys want to do analog and write it in notebooks and sticky notes and whatever, great. However is good for you. And it's not easy keeping up with all this. It's not, and you have to get up and just do it anyway, right? And there's some days I really don't feel like doing it, and there's some days that I've tapped me out. Look, I'm tapped out. I'm tapped out, and I've just, hey, I just need to go ghost for 24, 48 hours. That's usually after we've cashed a pretty sizable check and all the rent's paid and all the bills are paid and there's groceries and gas and electric is good. And right after those, and you know, you're like, okay, maybe I can sit down for 24 hours. But even then, you're always going to have it in the back of your mind, like, get up and work, get up and work, get up and work, go, do it, right? Like, it's, you have to have that. You definitely have to have that. So, D-Oz Investments. D-Oz Investments. Let's see if they like properties in Lexington.
Hi, this is David. Missed your call. You leave me your name and I'll give you a call back as soon as I can. Thank you.
At the tone, please record your message. When you finish recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options.
Hey, David. My name is Hector Guzman. I seen that you purchased property around town, and I didn't know if you purchased any property out in Lexington, Missouri, and if you were interested in picking up any more. Could you call me back at 660-641-3546? Thank you. All right. So we're always communicating on different levels. Email. I got emails with the title company. I got people asking me this and the third. We're doing a live, making phone calls. It's just nonstop. It's nonstop. We like it that way. We like it that way. We're not staying busy because busy doesn't go anywhere. We're actually doing work. So Gash, I did offer him $25,000 for 2 properties he had many years ago. He bought them. And he hung up the phone on me. They were doo doo. The houses were doo doo. They're poop. But you know, you never know until you try, right? Never know until you try. Never know how many shots you're gonna make until you shoot the basket. So let's see. I'm pretty sure I have him in my phone. Yeah, David. Yeah, I do. Yeah, we got him in the phone. Of course. Oh, man. And I gotta call the seller back. I gotta call Sedalia today. I gotta call a guy in Mayview. And I have to call another seller today out by
Your call has
the Lake
been
of the
forwarded to an
Ozarks.
automated voice messaging
So,
system. 165
so it's gonna be a good long day. So, guys, if you know anybody who likes Lake of the Ozarks,
is not available.
please get in contact. Love to do a JV.
At the tone, please record your message. When you finish recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options.
Hey, David, this is Hector Guzman. I was checking to see if you were purchasing any property out in Lexington, maybe for a rental portfolio. Call me back, 660-641-3546. All right, on to the next one. Higginsville Estates. Doesn't sound great, but we will see. All right, so I just got another walkthrough for Lexington. Let's go. He'll be back in town Sunday. Let's go. All right. Perfect. That's what we're doing today. We are doing a Dispo channel. So again, guys, if you're just joining and you haven't been here, we're calling the local for rents.
Thank you for choosing Higginsville Estates.
We're calling the local for rents. And we're trying to dispel our contracts. That's what we're doing today, right? This is just an alternative way of finding buyers.
See, that does require our immediate attention. Please press 3. To repeat these options, simply hold the line. For leasing information, please press 1. To leave us a general office message or to report any routine maintenance request, please press 2. If you are a resident and you do have a maintenance Our regular office hours are Tuesday and Friday, 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. We are closed all other days. Please leave your name, your callback telephone number, and your detailed message. A member of our staff will get back with you during these hours.
At the tone, record your message. To end, press star or just hang up.
Hi, my name's Hector Guzman. I didn't know if Higginsville Estates had an acquisitions department to purchase new properties, or if you guys were even doing that. I'd like to speak to somebody about a potential opportunity out in Lexington, Missouri. Could you call me back at 660-641-3546? Thank you. All right. Okay, great. So again, guys, if you're seeing this property, if you're seeing this live, we're talking about 1814 Poplar Street in Lexington, Missouri. I'm happy to JV with anyone who's got an opportunity, who might have a buyer out there. It's a vacant on lockbox. The seller has done a ton of great work. They really have. New roof. It's 2 years old. New roof, all new plumbing in the house, new gas lines, 5-point water heater, brand new, new electrical. They've even done brand new sewer lines all the way out to the off-street parking out in the back alley. They have done a tremendous amount of work. They just had a very, very traumatic and personal situation happen to them and their family. So everything ended abruptly, and they had to shift their focus off to somewhere else. And so it was a labor of love, and now it's just something that the sellers just don't even want to come back to. Okay, so guys, if you think you know of anybody, or you want to do some digging and say, hey, do you ever purchase property in Lexington, Missouri? Let me know. It's about 45-minute drive down to Independence. Highway 24 runs right through, so Independence, Buckner, boom, 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 right there. You can circle back around. So let me know. Happy to JV. All right, let's make calls. Hudson Investments. Shee. Man, I gotta figure out what's going on my phone, because he popped right up. That's funny.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail. The person you're trying to reach is not available. At the tone, please record your message. When you have finished recording, you may hang up.
Hey, Drew, this is Hector Guzman. I didn't know if you were actually still purchasing this year, or if you purchased out in Lexington, Missouri, doing any more rentals out there. Call me back, 660-641-3546. That's funny.
Hi, if you record your name, reason for calling, I'll see if this person is available.
It's Hector Guzman, and I'm calling for Mr. John Cadwalder. Hopefully I'm pronouncing that correct.
Thanks. Please stay on the line.
Let's see. So, I know many that love the lake and pretty good size. Let's go.
I'm sorry, this person is not available. If you would like to leave an additional message, please reply after the tone.
Hey, John, this is Hector Guzman. I saw your name on a landlord's list out in Higginsville, Missouri, and I didn't know if you were actually still purchasing property or if you even purchased out in Lexington, Missouri. I have an opportunity out there, so call me, 660-641-3546. Thank you. All right. Yeah, no, Rachel, no, yeah, I actually had the earlier versions of X-Leads. They're really good. They're updating it very, very well. And I like where they're going. Okay, so you're doing some double closings on some land deals? Let's go. We love that. We love that. No, that's awesome. Actually, sheesh. Hey, that Mayview one is a land deal. They have a couple structures on the property. Maybe we can reconnect and maybe talk about the opportunity there, okay? Especially with the lake. Yeah, it's right across the way from Big Dick's Halfway Inn. Very popular attraction over there. Yeah, they own they're actually, it's I believe it was like a 3-1 or 3-1.5 or 3-2. I'll get the details again. And it's like 1,500 square feet. Nothing super crazy, but they have acreage with that property, and it's all on the water. It's not like across the water and it kind of touches, no, and it's backed up. They have their own dock and everything. So that might be an opportunity that we can both look into today. So, Hmm. 238. Let's go. Boo. Okay. Hey guys, again, thank you for being here. You could be anywhere else, but appreciate you giving me some of your time. Hi, is this Kendall?
It is.
Hey, Kendall, this is Hector Guzman. How are we doing?
This is who?
Hector Guzman.
What can I do for you?
Yeah, hey, you're Kenny's son, aren't you?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. I didn't know if you were still purchasing property. I know that you all had that apartment complex over there in town, and y'all did really good work fixing that place up.
I had 105 of them.
Sheesh.
We sold them all.
Oh, wow, really?
Yeah, just recently.
Man, that's beautiful.
The different kind of renters now, buddy. I couldn't take it.
No, I hear you. Hey, I hear you. I hear you.
What, you looking for a place to rent?
No. I had an opportunity out in Lexington, and I was looking for seeing if people were still interested in investing out there for rental opportunities.
Man, I don't know of anyone over that area. What do you got?
Well, it's just a 2-1, about 760 square feet. You know, nothing too crazy. But the guy, he's doing really good work to it with new electrical and new plumbing, new sewer lines. You know,
What you want for it?
I'm asking 42,
42. What's the rent?
about 950, 975.
That ain't too bad. I don't know anybody right now. I'm in the middle of I've got 5 houses left. That's all I have left.
Okay.
And I'm in the middle of gutting one right now, plastering labs and rewire, replumb, everything. It's a disaster.
Sure.
But somebody buy that up, I would think.
Yeah.
Put it on Facebook.
Well, that's what I've been doing, but a lot of the local guys ain't really on Facebook like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah, if you hear anything or if you get a wild hair and you're like, well, let me check that out, save my number, Kendall.
I got it, buddy.
All right, and if and I'm always looking for stuff too. So and we do as is. So if so
Understand. Okay.
all right, bub. Appreciate
Thanks for the
it.
call. Take care.
Too. Bye. All right, see, that wasn't that bad. Hey, that really wasn't that bad. Good thing I knew it was Daddy. That always helps. That always helps. All right. I did talk to this Kevin guy a while back ago. And so you see, so check it out. So not only did we try to pitch the 1814 Poplar, right? We went ahead and built a small amount of rapport, right? We got past the stranger danger, right? Oh my gosh, who's calling? Why are you calling? How'd you get my phone number? Right? Don't murder me. We got past that real quick. And then We built a little bit of rapport, and then we pitched Poplar. He asked how much. You see how he didn't play any games? He just kind of went from, okay, well, what you asking for it? Okay, what's the rent on it? That sounds like a pretty good deal. That don't sound like a tire kicker. That sounds like somebody who, if they were still actively purchasing property, that sounds like a person that would jump on an opportunity, right? That sounds like a go-getter, not a tire kicker. And that's what we want. He would, if he would have been like, yeah, absolutely, let me go walk that, I would have absolutely turned him into one of my core buyers for this area. 100%. He said he had 105 properties. Wow, 105 properties. And he sold them all recently. Good for him. Good for him. You know, wish I could have got in on some of that action, but, you know, it is what it is. But what we did do is also pitch to him, hey, you know, we do pick up properties as is as well. So you got a full gut that you're doing right now. You got 5 left. Maybe that's something I follow back up with them, Rachel. Maybe I'll follow back up with them. And be like, hey, Kendall, we talked the other day. Yeah. You said you have those 5 properties. You think you might be interested in maybe letting one of them go to me? You never know. You never know. So, all right, we're on to the next one. Mr. Kevin. I did speak with him because he had a renter in there. I remember him having a renter in there. And it was a horrible situation. I walked over and knocked the door, and it was bad. It was bad. And I called him about it. He's like, yeah, we're trying to evict her. They're fighting us. So that's been a while, but we're going to call Kenneth right now. Oof, Kenneth's out of the picture. Take him off the list. Alright. What a shame. What a shame. I could have been anybody. I could have been somebody looking for a rental. I could have been, you know, just like Atlas. You know, all these people, you got a Higginsville Estates, they're only communicating on Tuesdays and Fridays between 9 a.m. and 2 p.m. Maybe that's just like, maybe that's something else. Maybe that's a very, like, specific, like, elderly care facility. I have no idea. They're just on the contact list for landlords that the city gave out. Not me, not Hector Guzman building this, the city. All right. So, appreciate the love, guys. Thank you. All right, we're going to call Kevin. I'm pretty sure I still have his phone number in here. Let's call him. Yep. Yeah, pop right up. Owns 207 something or another. Was he on 207 West 26 or? And some of these guys I've only talked to
Hi, this is Kevin.
once or twice before
Please
in
leave your
5
name
years.
and phone number and detailed message, and I'll return your call as soon as possible. Thank you.
Hey, Kevin, this is Hector Guzman. I don't remember if you remember me, but we discussed that. Yeah, kind of a headache over there off of 26th Street out there in Higginsville, 207. Hey, I didn't know if you were still purchasing properties in the area or even in Lexington, Missouri. I have an opportunity out there. Could you call me? 660-641-3546. Thank you. All right. We'll see. We'll see. And guys, if you have used this method of reaching out to landlords for rents, Zillow for rents, apartments.com for rent, whatever, if you have used this, drop a comment, say yes. If it's worked for you, let me know your results. I'd love to hear it. All right. Is King Realty on here twice? I ain't calling King Realty. I'm gonna tell you that right now. I ain't never going. If they call me back, great. But that sounded depressing. That sounded sad. And if you guys weren't here for the King Realty call, well, you can rewind or rewatch back there because that sounded like, hello, like Squidward. It sounded like Squidward answered the phone. That's what it sounded like. Hello. All right, Kyle. Let's call Kyle now.
Your call cannot be completed as dialed. Please.
Kyle, bro, I don't even know why you're on this list then. I don't even know why we're here. And that's okay. Moving on. Moving past it, right? As Rick says, always beat resistance with persistence. Let's go. We're actually dialing down to the end of it, right, guys? I mean, I think I'm like 5 away, right? 5 away. How many calls have I made? I mean, that might have been 20. I don't know. Had one good conversation. Had like 2 or 3, bunch of voicemails. And that's typical. You're going to get that. I think that's like super typical. But I would think, man, if I had tons of rental, maybe I don't. Maybe I have a managing team, but if I have my name out there as just like, hey, landlord's list, and I'm on this list, I would think that I'd pick up because, boom, that could be dollars making sense. You hear me? But it is what it is. So I get a lot of hate. I hear a lot of hate out there for a lot of real estate. I do. It's a lot of hate actually. Let's see. Was it 10? They pull up as a Blue Springs.
Real estate, this is Juanita. Can I help you?
Hey Juanita, how are we doing today?
I'm doing well. How are you?
I'm good. Hey, I wanted to call. Do you guys have an acquisitions department or maybe someone I can speak to that picks up like newer properties?
That picks up newer properties?
Yeah, just like adds inventory to the portfolio.
Yeah, I could let you speak with Jenny. Are you an owner?
I'm actually a wholesaler.
Oh, I don't know that she would be interested in that. The best thing that I could tell you to do is, do you have a pencil where I can give you her email and you can shoot her over an email?
Yeah, right now would be probably a good time. If Jenny's available, could you still patch me through and I could still shoot her an email?
I don't know that she is, actually. That's why I was kind of stopped.
Okay.
Myself. Because I didn't hear her in there, so I don't think that she's actually even in there.
Okay, yeah,
I
no.
can take your number, though, and then you can do a follow-up email or whatever if you'd like to.
Yeah, let me get her email and then I'll leave you my number as well. Maybe she'll call me back.
Sure. So her email is going to be jenny@lattahomes.com, and that's Jenny, Jenny, at LATTAHOMES.com.
Jenny at LattaHomes.com.
Correct.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And then, Juanita, are you ready for my phone number?
I am, yes.
Okay, it's going to be 660-641-3546.
3546.
Yes, and my name is Hector Guzman.
And so are you with a company or?
I'm with Newside Investments.
With what was it? I'm sorry?
Newside Investments.
Newside. Okay. All right. Yeah, just shoot her an email and I'll give her your number as well, okay?
Oh, that's perfect. Thank you. Thank you for your time.
Yes, thank you. Bye-bye.
So did I put my foot in my mouth when I said that? She was about to transfer me over when she thought I was a homeowner. But she was like, oh shit. I don't know if I can say that on Facebook or not, but she was like, I don't think I hear her now in there, actually. She stopped piddle paddling, so that's funny. We're gonna shoot Jenny over a message. Hey, we have an opportunity out here. We're gonna see what happens. I mean, that's just part of it, whatever. But again, it's complete transparency. I'm not gonna pretend like I'm something I'm not. I'm not gonna lie to anybody. So on to the next one. Gotta love it, right? She's like, oh yeah, I was gonna transfer her, but I think she fell asleep because I don't hear nothing anymore now. All right, let's see, Linda, 679.
Hello?
Hi, is this Linda?
Uh-huh.
Hey, Linda, how you doing? My name's Hector Guzman.
Okay.
Well, the reason for my call is your name is on a landlord's contact list out in Higginsville. Is that correct?
Yeah, that's right.
Okay. I'm reaching out. I didn't know. Were you still buying properties?
No.
Okay, just holding on to the inventory that you have right now.
Yes.
Okay, gotcha. Well, now, Linda, the reason for my call is I had an opportunity out in Lexington, and I didn't know if anybody was still purchasing, so just reaching out today for that.
Okay. No, not buying or selling.
Oh, gotcha. Well, Linda, you have my number. My name is Hector Guzman. I'm out here in Higginsville, Missouri. Are you familiar with Higginsville?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Okay, great. Well, if you have any properties out here or anything like that, and maybe you get a wild hair and say, I'm going to call Hector and see what he has to offer, please do. Save my number.
Okay, I appreciate it.
Hey, no problem, Linda. You have yourself a great rest of your day.
You too. Bye-bye.
That's a good call. Hey, that's a good call. She's not buying anymore. She's not selling anymore. We're not going to waste our time. But if she does get a wild hair, hey, call me. Save my number. Happy to help. She's familiar. I know that she's familiar with Higginsville, obviously. So that's just one more thing, We're always trying to add value to the call, I guess. Right? If they're not buying, they're not selling, maybe, save my number. Maybe, like I said, if you get a wild hair and you want to just see what I'm offering, call me. We want to get those chains rolling. We want to get those tires moving, right? Hey Jay, happy to have you here. I'm gonna call you. I meant to call you. I seen something on Facebook a little while back ago, man, and I meant to call you. So I'm gonna make a point to call you after this live. After I get done with this, I'm gonna make a point to call you. Okay? Thank you. I know you could be anywhere but here, but appreciate your time, guys. Thank you. All right, we're down to the final two. The final two. Let's see here. I put that down. Okay. Thank you, Rachel. Thank you. I do appreciate that. No, if you gotta go, get out of here. Do what you gotta do. Hello? Hi, is this Margaret?
Yes.
Hey, Margaret, this is Hector Guzman. How are you doing today?
Fine.
Hey, so the reason for my call is I have a list of landlord contact lists, and your name's on it. Are you still actively purchasing properties, or are you done purchasing right now?
I haven't purchased any for a while. Are you looking for something to rent or something to?
Well, here's the thing, Margaret. I had an opportunity. Well, I have an opportunity out in Lexington, Missouri, and I'm just trying to get some interested parties. Maybe they would like to add it to their rental portfolio, and so I'm just reaching out for that to see if you would like to add another addition to your portfolio.
Well, I had one in Lexington that I actually just sold here not too long ago.
Oh wow! So you're itching for another one in Lexington, is what you're saying, Margaret? You're ready.
Well, it's not really. But what do you have? How many bedrooms?
So it's just a simple 2-1. It's about 760 square feet, so it's not terribly big. But a lot of good work has been put into it. It just needs those final touches. I estimate maybe around 40,000, and like really well, not even that. I overestimate, but still, you never know.
Whereabouts is it located in Lexington?
So this one's located at 1814 Poplar Street.
Okay, I know where that's at.
Okay. Yeah, so like I said, the seller put on new roof, new electrical, new plumbing, even did the sewer lines to the back off-street parking. And it just, all the work ended abruptly. And they had some personal things going on, Margaret, so they just kind of washed their hands, they moved away, and they're not wanting to come back. So I got in touch with the seller, and he's like, hey, yeah, if you can help me out with this, that's great. I just want to be done with it.
And I'm really not, I'm planning on keeping, I've got 10 actually, properties, and I'm just kind of hanging on to them because I recently retired, and I'm planning on just kind of keeping mine yet for a little bit, and then I'm probably going to end up selling mine.
Okay.
But have you talked to Jeff Gash?
I called David Gash earlier. I didn't.
Okay.
I left him a message. I haven't been able to contact Jeff.
Okay.
But yeah, I know they're. I try to keep it local.
Right.
I'm in Higginsville myself. So
yeah.
I try to keep it local before I start going down I-70 and bringing it this way. You know what I mean?
Right.
But yeah, I've reached out. I even tried. Kenneth Rennie's son, Kendall.
Kendall.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know Kendall real well, and they had gotten rid of all theirs, but now Kendall's been purchasing a few back.
Yeah.
He's a classmate of mine.
Oh, is he? That's funny. Yeah, he said he just got rid of like 105 of them. I just talked to him. And I was like, my gosh. But hey, that's amazing, Well, Margaret, if you do decide maybe you want to add anything, or maybe you know somebody, please.
Yes, because I do have some people that have, been talking to me about possibly purchasing mine, or saying if you hear some good things or something. People that are kind of wanting to get into it.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think, all you need is one, and then the snowball effect happens. You can get the second,
right.
Yeah, I think this would be a really good addition to anyone's portfolio. It's just all the major stuff has been done, which helps.
Right.
So yeah, save my number, Margaret, and if you decide you're like, hey, I'm gonna call Hector back because I think I want to offload some of these, please do.
Okay.
Okay, because we do the as-is purchase, so cash, pay the closing costs.
Yeah, and like I said, I had some people, that have just been talking to me saying, how'd you get into this and how'd you do it and that kind of thing.
Sure.
Yeah. So yeah, I could definitely send them your way.
That'd be awesome. And I also do referrals too. So if you, let's say, you send Bob my way or something, and he's like, yeah, Margaret, I spoke to her. She said you have an opportunity out in Lexington, and we go ahead and close. Title will have a referral check for you ready to go.
Okay.
So that's just like an extra, kind of initiative. You know what I mean?
Right. But yeah, I'll definitely put your number in my phone, and I'll think about that one. Because if it was up to me, I'd purchase some more personally. My husband's like, no, get out, because I'm tired of all this.
Sure.
And I haven't had nightmares with any properties or anything. My experiences have all been good. So, it's not like, I've got all kinds of bad things to tell people.
Right.
So,
Right. He gets the 3 a.m. calls. You just get to sleep through the night. No, yeah, that's what.
But yes, I'll definitely put your number in my phone, and I'll see if I can't, think of somebody. There's actually a guy here in Norburn that's starting to buy properties, and I'll tell him about this one.
Okay. Yeah.
And tell him to give you a call.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because that might be one they could pick up real easy too.
Mm-hmm.
They've, I think, got 5 or 6 right now.
Oh wow.
That wouldn't be hard for them to do there in Lexington.
Okay.
It's 2 guys that are going together.
Oh, are they like brothers or something, or is this?
They're just friends.
Okay.
And so that would be one, they could do. And it wouldn't be hard for them to rent it over there in Lexington at all.
No, it seems like every time I get on Facebook, someone's screaming for more inventory out there,
Right. And I didn't have any problems with the one I had over there at all.
Yeah.
It was over towards the Armory.
Oh, okay.
On 26th Street.
Oh, okay. Yeah, not too far from Poplar actually at all.
Yeah, and I ended up selling it actually to the girl wanting to buy it. That the last tenant I had in it, and so I ended up selling it to her.
Oh wow, that's a beautiful situation. Look at you. That's
Yeah.
those are rare, but that's a good one. Good job.
Yeah, she worked at Ford, and she decided she wanted to buy it, so I'll talk to them about it and possibly send them your way.
Okay. No, hey, great. Thank you, Margaret. I appreciate that. And yeah, feel free to give them my number and make sure that they say, hey, you sent them my way so I know who to give the referral check to.
Okay. All right. I will do that.
All right. Hey, thank you for your time today.
Okay. You're welcome. All right. Good to talk to you.
You too. Bye.
All right. Bye-bye.
Hey, Billy, you there?
Yes, sir.
Hey, how we doing today, bub?
Good.
Did you get my message?
I got a message, something about you had an opportunity in Lexington, maybe?
Yeah. I have an opportunity off of Poplar Street. It'd be a good buy and hold. It'd be okay flip, but it'd be probably a better buy and hold, for a while. I didn't know if you were interested in picking up anything out that way.
What is it? Is it rented now, or is it?
No. So it's a 2-1. It's about 760 square feet, so it's not giant by any means. So here's the situation, Billy. The seller went through some stuff. They bought this home. They were going to fix it up and do all these things, and so they changed the electrical. So they put a new electrical in, all new plumbing, new gas lines, and new sewer lines all the way to the back alley, off-street parking. They put a new roof on the property. It's only 2 years old. New water heater. I mean, they were doing everything, everything. And then they ran into some personal things that stopped the work abruptly, and they had to move on from their situation and shift their focus. So the seller, he's like, hey man, I just want to get rid of this thing. He's not going to come back to it. He can't come back to it.
Right. What kind of price you got on it?
So, right, you know what? I got it at 40.
Right.
I'm asking 42.
All right. Well, I'm going to be in Lexington tomorrow. I build houses over here, so I'll stop by. It was 1706.
No, it's 18. I can text you on this one, can I?
Okay, text it to me.
Yeah, I'll text it to you, and it's if you want me to meet you there, I can, but it's vacant and on lockbox as well.
All right, super.
Okay, cool. I appreciate you giving me a call back.
All right, thank you.
Let's go. That's what I'm talking. That's what I'm talking about. All right, so 2 walkthroughs set up for this week so far. Possible referral from Margaret, which, hey, guys, what do you think about these conversations? How do you think they flow? Do you think, they're good? Do you think my communication skills are in the mud? I don't know. Talk to me. Tell me. Let me know. If you hate it, love it, want more of it, let me know, okay? That conversation with Billy goes good because I know he's a buyer and he's one of... See? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? When you know, you know. When you know, you know. We're going to get this one done. I'm only asking 42. I ain't even trying to be... I ain't trying to be all that. I just want my little 2-piece. You know what I'm saying? Just a little 2-piece. That's it. All right. And then the last call. We got the last call. All right. Matt. We're going to call Matt. Oh, before I forget, I'm over here talking shit. Let me get... All right, great. All right. Last call. All right. Have I tried putting any digital bandit signs on Craigslist for those smaller towns? It makes a ton of sense. Just my 2 cents. I love your 2 cents. No, Rachel, that's great. I have, you know what? I have not used Craigslist in a while, and that's probably one of those sleeping giants still. I'm sure it is. It's just I haven't personally heard of anybody saying, oh man, yeah, I just posted on Craigslist the other day. And maybe it was like 2005, even to like 2010. I'd be all over it. But no, and you know what? I might need to do that. I have physical bandit signs that I do place around Warrensburg, Odessa, Lexington. I actually have like 5 out in Lexington right now. Higginsville, yeah, so I have physical bandit signs that I do put out there. And I do my whole digital bandit sign marketing online through Facebook groups and things of that nature. But your 2 cents are worth way more than just that. Yeah, Craigslist could be a whole different avenue for me. No, I really, honestly, sometimes I forget even Craigslist is even a thing, So yeah, I'm gonna make a live. And actually, I should promote my YouTube. Guys, if you aren't following me on YouTube, follow me on YouTube, okay? Wholesale Heck, at Wholesale Heck. All right? It's a wholesale GM. Do you know what I'm saying? No, follow me on YouTube. Absolutely. I want to start posting some more long-form content on there. That's very instructional and can help you out, okay? I love doing these lives. But follow me, all right, on YouTube. Absolutely. No, yeah, Craigslist. I might just do one today. See what happens. You never know. Good idea. Smart. So you think the conversations are flowing when you let them give you all the information you need? Yeah, no, yeah. And so 2 ears and one mouth, right? Sometimes I get a little bit more excitable than I should, and I want to convey that to them. But no, absolutely. I want to listen to, because I'm calling them and I want to listen to what they have to say, because I need that information, right? The more information I can get from them, the better off we will both be at the end of it, right? And that goes for anything, honestly. We love that. So, that's great. Thank you guys. Okay, let's check it out. All right. You guys notice I did shave my beard. Shave my head and shave my beard. You gotta go through those transformations sometimes, But here we are. We're still going. All right. So Matt. Hopefully he's like, oh yeah. Sight unseen, 42, let's get it. Perfect. Come on, let's go for it. 1890. Haynesville. I don't like that. Someone popped up. It was really close to this number, but it wasn't the right person. Okay.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail. The person you're trying to reach is not available. At the tone, please record your message. When you have finished recording, you may hang up.
Hey, Matt. My name is Hector Guzman. I got your number off a landlord's contact list. I didn't know if you were buying any more properties or if you weren't buying properties at all. Can you call me back at 660-641-3546? I'd love to talk to you about an opportunity I have. All right. So, guys, thank you all for being here. Truly, thank you. And guys, if you want to reach out to me, you have my phone number. I say it all the time. You can text me. You can message me on Facebook, whatever it is. Rachel, if you want to reach out to me and we can talk about the lake property, I'm going to call the seller here in a bit. And discuss the terms on it, really, honestly. Guys, thank you. I can't say it enough. Thank you guys for being here and giving me your time. I hope you all have a great rest of your day. Hey, Ma, I love you.